Welcome to Tech in 10, where you'll get technology tips in 10 minutes or less. My name is Bethany, and I'm with the Vestavia Hills Library in the Forest. Let's get started.
Today you will learn how to make a basic resume with the free online version of Microsoft Word. No subscription to Microsoft Office is required. Just make sure you have an internet connection and an email address. To get started, go to office.com. Choose Products and then Word. Click the sign-in bar for Word for the web. If you already have a Microsoft account, sign in. If you don't have an account, it's free to create one. This is the home screen for Microsoft Word Online. The quickest way to make a resume is to use a template. A few templates are available on the main screen. Select More Templates to see a greater variety. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Explore All Templates. Now you can browse by category and limit the templates to resumes and cover letters. Some templates may be too complex for an applicant tracking system, or ATS. This is software that weeds through the mounds of digital resumes that employers receive through online submissions. An ATS may struggle to recognize fancy fonts, uniquely worded headings, and artistic effects. For this reason, it's a good idea to keep it simple. Also, if you want to customize the template, the more complex the template, the harder it is to adjust. Because I'm using Word Online, I will need to choose Edit in Browser. At the top, click on the document name to rename your file. Files automatically save to OneDrive. OneDrive is Microsoft's cloud service. It allows you to safely store your files online. If you click on your app launcher icon, you can access OneDrive. Here's my file I just created. The areas with suggested text are called placeholders. Simply click on a placeholder and start typing. Sometimes you may have unwanted sections on the template. Delete placeholders by selecting them and pressing Delete on the keyboard. Sometimes you may want to add a section that isn't offered on the template. The easiest way to do so is to copy a section that has the formatting you want and paste it onto the document. Use the keyboard shortcuts Ctrl-C to copy and Ctrl-V to paste. Then adjust the text as needed. Microsoft Word includes a series of styles that are used in the resume. For instance, the dates here have a style called Date. So I'm going to select my new date that I've added. Go up to my Styles panel and choose the style called Date. And now it's formatted in the same way as all of the previous dates. There's also styles for your main titles and things like your contact information. As you fill out the template, keep the following in mind. It's generally thought best to keep the resume to one page since recruiters quickly skim a resume. Make sure the email that you use sounds professional. A mailing address is optional. You can choose to just put your city and state if you wish. Most resumes either have an objective or a summary. An objective is a statement about your career goals. A summary explains why you are a great fit for the job. Either one should be short and concise. They can be challenging to write. Craft this and everything else according to the job you are applying for, using keywords from the job ad. For your work experience, begin with the most recent job first. If you're still employed at a job, use present instead of an ending date. Under each job, briefly describe your responsibilities and achievements to show the recruiters you have relevant experience. Begin with a strong action verb. Use present tense for current jobs and past tense for past jobs. When you describe your work experience, show results, not just responsibilities. Use the "so what" test. Read your statement and ask yourself, "So what?" In this example, we have that the person devised new systems for submissions. The "so what" or the impact of that is that it increased the workflow by 10%. You can also add numbers to prove your claims. You can ask yourself, how many, how often, how much, when writing these points. For your education, if you're currently working on a degree but haven't finished yet, you can put currently enrolled. If you never graduated but attended college, you can list the number of hours you have completed towards the degree. Some people do not list their high school unless they are recent graduates or it is their only completed education. It's up to you. You can also list a GED or any licenses. Finally, you can add any sections you think are relevant to the position you are applying for. These should demonstrate your suitability for that specific position. With the hard work done, it's time to proofread. You might see blue lines under your text. This is Microsoft's built-in editor. Click a blue line to see the editor's suggestions. You can accept a suggestion or ignore it. For even more help, make sure you're on the Home tab and choose Editor. The editor ranks your work and gives you additional suggestions. It's not a bad idea to print your resume and proof it on paper as well. Go to File, Print to do so. With the file saved in the cloud, it's important to know how to download it to your computer. To download your file, go to File, Save As, Download a Copy. I'm going to choose PDF, but you can also download it as a Word file. Then you can attach your file to an email or upload it to a job searching website like Indeed or ZipRecruiter. Your resume can make or break your chances at getting a call for a job interview, so take your time as you create it. I'm rooting for you. Employers always love seeing technology skills on a resume. Check out the Vestavia Hills Library in the Forest on YouTube for more technology videos to brush up on your skills or learn a new one. And don't forget to like us on Facebook to stay up to date with all the happenings at your library. Thanks for watching.